Hi there. My name is Shana Albert. I'm from socialdesire.com, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about online communities and how they can lend a lot of support in so many ways, in ways that you might not even be familiar with or even think about. My son, who's 5 years old, last night, it was trick or treat, it was Halloween, and he got bit by our family dog. He got bit really, really bad, right in the face. And there was a lot of blood, and I panicked. And for those of you, and probably most of you don't realize, I don't handle those kind of situations very well. I could tell I was about ready to panic and probably lose control in front of my children, and I knew that wouldn't help Riley at all. So I scooped him up in like a cradle fashion and ran across the street to my neighbors. Even though I've lived here a couple years and I have a wonderful community, they all kind of keep to themselves. But I knew that the couple across the street were parents, their grandparents, so I, was positive they couldn't possibly turn us away. So I ran across the street to Carl and Gail, and they were absolutely wonderful. They sensed I needed them, and they helped me clean Riley up, and Gail watched Hannah, my 6-year-old, while Carl took me and Riley to our hospital. And through the whole process, it was so scary for me. Riley was actually handling it like a trooper. But I needed the support, and I needed the support from the people that I spend the majority of my work time with, and that's the online community. And so I did a lot of tweeting. I tweeted what happened. I tweeted my feelings when I was, waiting in the emergency room. I picked pictures of Riley, and I could not believe the amount of support, compassion, concern I got from the Twitter community. And this was a Friday night. This was a holiday. This is Halloween. So, there were so many people that were out and about doing their own thing, but that stopped and offered, their well wishes, offered their concern, their opinions, suggestions, tips, things that have happened to them. And it helped me so much. I mean, these were things that I needed that helped build me up. I could feel myself falling apart. Whenever your child is in any kind of pain, at least for me, it's hard for me to hold myself together. I want to take the pain away, and I couldn't, so I felt like that lack of control. And whether the Twitter community realized this or not, they lent their support and helped give me the strength to get through that. They made me smile a bit. And when I woke up this morning, and later checked the computer, I was still getting tweets about, they wanted to know how he was today, how I was doing. So first of all, I wanted to thank everyone who had lent their concern and offered their tips and suggestions and opinions. And I also wanted to let the people who weren't aware of how supportive the Twitter community or any online community could be. They did not have to do any of that, and they chose to because, they care about me, and I would do the same for them. And so really, my point, there's a lot of points, but one of my points about that is just like my neighborhood community came together to help me out, the online community did as well. And I think as long as you're genuine, and I've said this before, as long as you're honest, and as long as you are not using and abusing the community, you are making the community better, there's no reason that they wouldn't, come to your rescue if you needed it. Just like a real community would, and just like you wouldn't use and abuse your real community, treat the community, the online community, what it's there for. Be a genuine member of that community, and they'll always have your back. So this is Shana Albert. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Twitter. I feel better now.